everyone except people who put ketchup on their tamales.
Bro, who the fuck does that?
I don't know.
No, seriously. Do people actually do that?
I guess so, yeah. I guess that is the thing. Those people who put ketchup on everything.
Well, yeah, that kind of I figured that much, but like, I don't even know how to start the show now because that's the first thing I think about.
Combo breaker! I just broke your shit, dude.
Oh God, dude. Oh, flummoxed is what I am right now. I'm trying to collect myself. Hold on, let me get a little bit of liquid
Oh,
courage.
hold on, wait, don't do it. Don't do it. Wait. We do it right. We ain't done this in a minute. Yep.
Right,
Cheers.
right.
Vin,
Cheers,
we're
buddy.
doing it. Hey.
Oh, that was weak.
Oh, wait. All right.
That's
Slightly better.
Whatever.
Oh, well, good.
If you're just tuning in, thank you for tuning into another rousing episode of Cinema Villains. I am your host, Shaggy Black. Alongside me is the Moaner.
Huh? No. What?
Mr. Jose himself. Jose, how are you doing, buddy?
I am doing wonderful.
This motherfucker looked at me like I was confused. Like, what you call me?
Hey, what? Excuse me? No.
He said, excuse me? What? He just took it. Hey, man. This is... Okay, so, guys, thank you again for tuning in with us this week. We have been pre-gaming a little bit. I'm not going to say... Well, okay, let me rephrase that. I have been pre-gaming a little bit. So, if I don't talk as much tonight, it's going to be mostly Jose while I try to chime in as much as I can. Actually, and kind of what put us over the top is I happen to make us drinks like always. Either we're drinking beer or I'm making us cocktails. And tonight we are drinking on a couple of Johnny Silverhands from the video game Cyberpunk 2077. For those who don't know, who's not playing it, this is pretty much a tequila old fashioned with a splash of cerveza.
That's right.
Which is Spanish for beer.
Beer.
Yeah, so it's not just any beer. You know, you got to use like a higher percentage alcohol so it can actually fill it on the top. So I used the highest amount that I have, and I think it was 9% when it needed to be kind of a little higher.
Yeah.
Tonight, but before we go into that, I want to say tonight is a continuation of our holiday season movie time thing. I never gave it a name.
The first annual Cinema Villains Christmas Spectacular?
That's our actual Christmas episode, so I doubt.
Oh, was it? Damn, I remember that shit then, and it just came back all of okay,
yeah, you kind of did it. But no, guys, we're actually going to be one of the movies we watched tonight to get us in the holiday spirit. It wouldn't be just us. We actually covered the original Black Christmas from 1974.
Psych, we're doing 2018 Black Christmas.
It was 2019.
2019 Black Christmas.
Fucking idiot.
We're going to hit you with an okie doke. Not really.
He's lying, bro, because we're not watching that shit, man.
No, we're good. We're good. Shout out to you, Bob. You can watch it and say it's okay, I guess.
Man, he did say that shit,
He said it was okay. He said it was okay. He didn't say it was great.
No.
He just said it was okay. He said it was fine.
Jesus Christ, man. Bob, if you're listening, which I doubt you are, I appreciate you, and the boys are straight chilling. But we decided to watch that movie this night because we obviously needed a Christmas-themed horror movie, and I could not find Santa's sleigh anywhere.
Oh,
so
goddamn.
Therefore, I went with the actual next best thing, and the original Black Christmas.
C from 1974.
Yes.
Oh, we already said that, right?
Yeah, I said it. So, damn, that shit must be creeping up on you.
No, I'm good.
I know you better be good because you had better be fine because I am not okay.
Yeah, Shag is not fine. Shag is like, help me, dog. He's
bruh.
one more drink away from Will Smith. Like, help me.
You sassy bitch. Actually, Jose, while I actually have that in mind, you have almost been here obviously you've been here the entire time we've been doing these episodes.
That's right.
But I've also supplied the booze.
Yes, you have.
Out of all the drinks that I've made that you can remember, which one is your favorite? Or if you want to rank them in order.
Ooh, so what do I... Okay, so you're giving me an old-fashioned.
Mm-hmm.
We've had the margarita.
Mm-hmm.
We've had this.
Mm-hmm.
Eggnog, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What else? I figured I want to say there was more.
There was one more. There was the pineapple. That shit.
Yes.
Yeah, that one. If we had to do a list, that's probably the last one.
Yes, that's the last.
Yeesh.
Oof. Honestly, probably margarita number 1.
Okay, yeah.
This number 2.
Okay. Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your regular old fashions number 3.
Okay.
Eggnog 4. Not saying it's bad, but it's just
No, that's a seasonal.
That's a
thing.
seasonal thing,
I'm
yeah.
really surprised that you actually put the eggnog on here.
Right,
I was not even
because
gonna
it's just
yeah, it's literally seasonal. I'm only gonna drink that like one
and then,
time.
yeah,
out of the
like
year.
probably like the pineapple thing last.
Okay, yeah, because that's
Because
not.
I want to say
seasonal.
you've made more drinks than that.
I probably did, but at least the ones I said you can remember.
Yeah. But
That's
yeah,
to be fair to
definitely,
you.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, I didn't say. I'm really surprised you put this one high.
Yeah, no, this is great. This is really good, man. You did a fantastic job.
Yeah, I actually thought. You know what? I actually thought you would have said the old. No, actually, I'm not gonna lie. I know margaritas would have came up first because them shits fucking slap.
Yes.
I love my old fashions, love them to death. But if I could drink those margaritas, I would drink those margaritas.
Right.
Jesus Christ, those shits are good.
Although now I'm kind of want a regular old fashioned. I'm like, oh shit, I might.
I mean, I can make those.
yes, probably.
I can.
Yes.
I mean, if you're okay with crossing the streams there.
Hey. I'll always cross the stream for you, sir.
I'm flattered.
No problem.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know why I have that Gundam in my head. We got the sword by his
Sword
dick.
that just extends.
Yeah, I don't know why that's the
Jesus,
first thing
man.
that popped in my mind.
Again, guys, thank you. I can't thank you enough for tuning into our stupidity. Obviously, you heard the opening of the show, and I'm really struggling, not because of the alcohol, but that just really fucked my mind up. Who fucking puts ketchup on their tamales?
Oh, terrorists.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Like, that is, because, wow, that is offensive.
Isn't it? I'm like, no,
Dude.
you monster.
That is some
You are
shit.
a monster.
That is some shit that I don't want to deal with at all.
Not at all.
Well, thank you for the ranking, man. Well, first off, it's, I like to cook, and I like to, and especially now the fact that we definitely eat, but I
Yeah.
like to make, since I've been doing that, I've been like to make drinks, and the fact that you actually put them on, that you actually ranked all the drinks that you've had, really, thank you.
No
because
problem,
that
no.
actually, helps me a lot, because I know if you would told me it would suck, you'd be Shaggy, this is ass.
Yeah, it's
This
like,
shit
don't
out
make
here.
this again.
Don't
Yeah.
make this again.
I'm gonna finish it. He goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish it
'Cause I'm a
because it's
man.
alcohol.
Goddamn it,
But,
yeah, it's
I'm not gonna order this shit again.
No, yeah,
I'm not gonna
exactly.
do it. Yeah, that's that pineapple. But that pineapple fucking
Yeah,
one.
that
was like
that was a situation.
That was a situation that we both went on, and I'm glad I went on that journey with you. But I will never do that.
Yes,
fucking
exactly.
Again. No, not at least without like actually using flavored vodka. Now that I
Right.
think about it, because that shit was painful. But if I had flavored vodka, I think it
might
would have been better.
Yeah, maybe, probably.
Yeah, probably been better. But Jesus Christ, hell no.
Right.
Ugh.
That thing was pain.
Yeah, pain, so much pain, so much pain.
So much pain.
But anyway, other than me being in your ear holes, you had any other businesses you want to take care of?
Yes.
What's going on?
I have some business to take care of.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Go ahead, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have not one, but 2 reviews on Apple Podcasts. So, guys, if there's reviews on like Spotify and stuff you can read, please let me know because I don't know where to find that. But anyway,
while you're reading, I'm gonna go do that.
yeah, I don't know if you can or not. But these 2 have come in, and I shall read them. Review number 1 from KY Smooth. Is it KY or is it Kai?
Is it Kai Smooth?
Kai Smooth or KY?
I don't know.
Because the minute I said KY, I was like, oh no. Anyway, they put awesome content, 5 stars. Awesome show with great hosts. Host. Exclamation point.
Hose?
Host? Hose mad. Hose mad. Hose mad. Hose mad. I'm gonna stop. Anyway. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for that. I assume you meant great hosts.
Yeah.
Wait, well, unless you
See, I'm wondering if that's my homie Kai. Kai, if you are listening, she actually helped me pick Black Christmas to watch this year.
There you go.
As an episode, and this is her favorite fucking movie. She loves 70s horror,
Right.
but this is numero uno in her heart. And after watching it, I got a bunch of fucking questions.
I have several questions.
Like as to why, but I'm not judging. This is not a judgmental podcast.
No, we
This
do
is
not
what we
judge
do.
here. Unless you put tamales on your fucking...
Yeah,
on your tamales.
at that point,
then we are
Satan-
judging you to fucking hell.
Exactly.
We're judging you beneath hell.
Yeah, you were going to the fucking 10th fucking level of hell.
Yeah, you're going to the abyss. Satan's like, no,
fuck
the
that.
fuck out of my
Like,
yard.
Fuck out of here, you demon.
Yeah.
But yeah, if she, I wonder if that's her. I don't know if that's her. I can't assume. I didn't ask her.
Yeah.
That could be someone else
Right,
that I could be like giving them credit for.
Right.
Giving her credit for somebody else's work. As a black culture, we already have enough of that. But
Goddamn. Yeah.
no, but yo, thank you, KY Smooth. We appreciate you for that. And if it was you, Kai, I also appreciate you.
Right. And another one we have titled, Have You Ever Danced with the Devil on a Pale Moon Night?
Hey,
I'm assuming that's what it is because it kind of cuts off. Thanks, Apple. But anyway, a gritty little... Oh, by the way, 5 stars. Thank you.
Thank you for 5 stars.
A
That
great
boosts our confidence.
little... Yeah, for real. Gritty podcast covering some of the most iconic villains in cinema. The boys have a keen eye for what makes a true cinema villain. So far, they have reviewed a nice range of bad guys. I enjoy it paired with a beverage if you want that, sharing a drink with some friends, discussing cinematic villainy moment that Jose and Shaggy deliver. Keep up the great work, fellas. Hashtag hard with us. That is from the one and only Hydraberg. I can finally say hail Hydraberg.
Nice.
That shit is dope. I love that.
Nice. Thank you, man, because I read that. I didn't know who the fuck wrote that. And it's
Yeah.
like, whoever fucking wrote this put time in it. And I appreciate them. Because I was like, wow, holy shit. Like, I was like, oh, damn, okay. That's fucking, that. Thank you.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I was touched. Hydraberg, thank you so much.
Hell yeah, man.
For leaving the review, guys. Again, if you want Jose to read your reviews in the most erotic way,
Oh, shit. I should have ASMR'd it. God damn it.
yes,
Oh, too late. Next time, yeah.
But if you want him to read your reviews, please just leave us. You can leave us as many stars as you want. Let us know how you feel. Good, bad, we'll read them. We
And
don't
please
care.
send $5 to my Cash App so I can wear a Sephiroth wig while I read.
Man, I don't want to fucking get into that, man, at all. Like that is burned into my retinas.
I just need a long ass Sephiroth wig, and I would be here shirtless with you every fucking. Just the white luscious hair covering my man titties, just for you. Jake.
I'll just play the fucking music. I'll be like, dude, wait, does that make me Cloud? Does that
Sure,
fucking
why
make
not?
me Cloud? Be like, what the fuck?
like, why won't you leave me alone, bro?
Like, leave me alone. You're stuck with me forever.
Yeah,
I will never be a memory. It'd be like, God damn it.
Shout out to Sephiroth. Shout out to Smash Brothers.
One last shout out. I know I meant to say this earlier while I was talking about her, but check out Kai Horror Group, or Kai FX Horror Group, or KaiFXHorror.com. You can always check that out. That's on her Instagram page. She is wonderful with the horror, with the makeup for
Yes.
for horror, like for any film makeup. She is going to kick my ass because I'm just going to blame it on the alcohol, but she's definitely going to kick my ass for kind of fucking this up, for giving her like a piss poor shout out.
Yeah.
But it's still a shout out.
But that's
And
a
I
shout out
appreciate
from the heart when we're drunk.
it. Really is though.
Yeah.
It really is though. But yeah, like that. Check her out. And if she probably will correct me, and I will gladly put that back out. But other than that, yeah, we look forward to you guys trying to leave us more shit to read and embarrass ourselves to prove that you actually do fuck with us. And once again, we really appreciate y'all. Y'all have no idea.
Yeah, no, but it means the world to us seeing those reviews. I'm like, oh my God.
Dude, Jose texted me when he saw those reviews, and he fucking was hype. I didn't even check until he fucking
Yeah,
told me.
I think we should have read those last week, and we were
Yeah.
like, oops.
Yeah, it's like, he was like, yeah, we didn't get anything, and then we go back and we got 2, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
It's like, thanks, Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
Drinking us drunk and...
That shit, boy. Whew. Yo, man. And a lot of people actually enjoyed that Shingle All the Way.
Yeah, we're glad
episode.
you enjoyed that episode, because we were like,
Yeah, we kind of bullshitted on that, but you guys loved it, and
Yeah.
thanks. Again, thanks. Once again, all I can just say is thank you for fucking with us, and hopefully you will continue to fuck with us in the future, going to 2021 and beyond.
2021 beyond. If we get a 2021.
Actually,
I'm
you know what?
half-ass expecting once the clock strikes midnight, like
Something
December
explodes.
32nd,
No,
2020.
it's like,
Like, oh no.
like, yo, I'm fully expecting. You know what? I'm actually just gonna say 20XX because, like, fuck it. Like
Yeah.
at that point, like y'all don't know what year I'm talking about. 'Cause
Exactly.
At this point, like it all runs together. Speaking of running together, let's go ahead and cover the El Negro Christmas,
Sure, if that's how you want to call it.
Black Christmas.
See, Black Christmas, 1974.
Yes. Anyway, like this is one of those movies that honestly, guys, I've watched bits and pieces or watched it towards the end.
Yeah.
Or pretty much if you know Shag, there was 9 times 10 I did not watch this movie sober.
Right.
At all. Like I didn't remember the beginning. Actually, I did remember the beginning a little bit, but the middle of the parts I couldn't remember up until like towards almost towards the end is when I kind of remembered everything.
Yeah.
The crazy shit about that is, and I say that to say this, it's been a long time since I've seen this movie.
Yeah.
Even longer since I've seen it sober.
Wow. There
Yeah.
you go.
And Jose, you said you watched this movie.
Yeah, I watched it last year at
Yeah.
the Animal Draft House for
Yeah, you watched
their
it, like-
Terror Tuesday.
Yeah, don't you watch it annually too? Or
Yeah,
does it-
I try to watch it annually. I
Okay.
try. It's like one of those movies I try, but a lot of times if I'm going to pick a Christmas horror movie, I'm probably picking Silent Night, Deadly Night. You
That's
know,
fair.
Warm Side of the Door.
Yeah, that is.
Hashtag
Yeah.
Punish.
We should have watched that.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next
There's
year.
always time.
There's always time. Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, like it's just been a minute since I've seen this.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like now I think about it, I was like, man, I was telling myself, why don't I watch Black Christmas a lot more? Then after watching it, I was like, oh yeah, I can kind of see why I don't watch it a lot.
Right.
It's not a bad movie. It's actually really fucking good.
Yeah, no. It's shot really well.
Yes, no, and you guys know I love my camera.
Yes.
My camera work and my camera shots, all that shit. All of it. This movie had everything that I was looking for when it came to that. Hell, even the music.
Yeah.
Definitely when it came to the music.
Yes.
Like I'm real shit, Jose. It may have been the alcohol, but I was kind of creeped out.
Yeah, there's a certain scene in particular that's like, ooh, Christmas Carolers. That's why I'm creeped out. I think that's why I'm creeped out of Christmas Carolers.
We'll
get into it later.
That actually makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's like, yeah.
Actually, man, no, it was really the camera cuts. It was actually
Yeah.
towards the end. Where you just see them just panning over in each room.
Yeah.
And the music, I don't give a fuck what you say or what anybody says when it comes to what's scary. The scariest shit in the world when it comes to like movies, video games, or something else.
Yeah.
When there's no fucking music, no ambiance, no nothing.
Yeah.
Like
No,
you just hear your
absolutely.
own footsteps and whatever else in the background.
Yeah.
That may be preparing you for a jump scare.
Right.
But when it's not a jump scare and it's just the atmosphere that's fucking creepy, that's fucking horror to me.
Yes, exactly.
That is
that
fucking
that
horror.
is a great point, bro.
Like I fucking sat here watching the end of this movie, and I shit you not, I'm sitting there kind of tense. Like towards the end, I know what happens.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh shit. Like I'm thinking I'm gonna see something out of the corner
it
of my eye.
hits that part of your brain where you're like, this isn't right.
Yeah,
this is
something
uncomfortable.
like yeah, I was super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like I'm sitting here going like, something's gonna happen. I'm not looking for a jump scare or anything like that.
Right.
I'm just looking to something to be out of place. Like
Exactly.
something to be out of place, something like that. And granted, it does happen, but that whole moment before it happens, I'm kind of freaked out. Like
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, hey man, are we gonna end this shit right now? Cause yeah.
I'm getting kind of freaked out, bro.
Yeah, bro, I don't need to watch the rest of this shit. Yeah, I was legitimately freaked out, and it's hard to do that for me, man. Like,
Right.
I watch horror movies constantly. Rarely some shit can freak me out, like because I've seen it all, been there, I've done that, and everything else, and I don't put myself in those situations. But in this case, yeah, I was a little freaked out.
Yeah,
I was a little freaked out. I'm not even gonna lie. Jose, what about you, man? You had any? What do you think about the movie?
Oh, this movie's great. Like I said, it's a staple of horror movies in general, but I guess technically Christmas horror movies.
Yeah,
And this movie, I know this wasn't Bob Clark, the director. This wasn't his intent. Obviously, how would he know? This is like the prototype for a slasher, damn near.
Yes.
Like
Yes, so many.
because this movie predates Halloween.
It does. So much shit from this movie Halloween took.
Yes.
in the best ways, and Halloween refined it. You guys know how I feel about Halloween, and you guys know how I feel about like that particular movie and just cinema. Period.
Yeah.
Is a lot of this shit that I saw in this that I was like, yo, holy fuck! I can see why Carpenter liked this because there's a lot of this shit.
This is one of those movies that this movie walked so that Halloween can have Michael Myers power walking, basically. Yeah,
this movie can walk so Michael Myers cannot run.
Exactly. Yeah, so it's the domino effect. 'Cause I know we said that in the Halloween episode how Halloween walked, so Jason could power walk.
Yeah.
It's a slow, steady.
It's a slow, steady man.
Steady walk,
Slow,
but this
steady
is
shit,
this is one of the along with Texas Chainsaw. This really helped establish a new genre that would just explode.
Yes.
In a couple years
Yes.
after this movie.
Yes, because you definitely can see everything, like from the music and from the camera work
Right.
and the character themselves not being seen. Which
Exactly.
this is one of the only fucking horror movies that I've known for a while. You do not
No.
see the fucking villain.
Yeah.
Whatsoever.
Yeah, you never see the killer. You never.
Which-
Slight spoiler, I guess, but I guess for
Well, oh yeah, spoiler
for the people who don't know.
Obviously,
for
by
the
now,
uninitiated.
for the uninitiated, you guys know we always spoil these movies.
Yeah.
We should do a better job of telling you to spoil
Right,
these
yeah.
movies, but
Thanks,
sometimes,
Booze.
yeah, sometimes the old Wizard of Booze don't put us in that same mind frame. So, this will be a spoiler alert for people who haven't seen the movie. It was kind of one right there, but not necessarily, because like it's not a big one, but it's one. We'll definitely give it to you there towards the end. But yeah, this movie has done that well. You only see certain parts of the killer. You do not see anything else.
Yeah, you see his silhouette.
Yep.
And we'll get into the rest later. But
But that's it. That's the shit that you see Michael Myers doing.
Yeah,
Got it from this guy first.
exactly.
Like it's damn near spitting on what they did. Like, excuse me, that's exactly what they did there.
Yeah.
Like, as a bunch of shit that they were taking from this movie, that Halloween took from this movie, and now, granted, John Carpenter refined it.
Yeah.
Let's not kid ourselves. I loved everything about this movie when it came to that, but when it comes to John Carpenter saw it, he's like, all right, I'll put my own spin on it.
Yeah.
And he did, and he fucking crushed it.
Yeah, he fucking knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, he fucking crushed the shit. But it's legitimately it was just well done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like for it being like in the mid 70s, well fucking done, man.
Yeah.
Just like I was just super impressed.
Absolutely.
At one point, I stopped watching this movie for the plot, which is probably not a good thing.
Yeah.
But I started watching it for the camera work.
Yeah.
So that is what I wanted to do, and everything else. So I really fucking enjoy this. Do I recommend this movie? Yeah, I definitely.
Absolutely, yes.
This is a fucking classic.
Yeah, if you want, especially if you're looking for a good horror movie and for Christmas time, absolutely. This is probably number one. This is probably the first movie you should go to. Because I know I say I prefer Silent Night, Deadly Night. That's normally my normal go-to. But no, watch this. This is a classic, and it's a classic, and it has class. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you know what I'm saying. Like
It's
like the camera work it's respected by mostly everybody.
Yes, it is. It is one of those movies that people still talk about. Shit, man, it's one of those movies that get remade every so other decade.
Remade twice already.
Yeah, every so other decade.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I take that back. 2006 and 2019.
That's 2 decades. Well, yeah, 2 decades. Yeah,
Almost, yeah. 2006, 2019.
Yeah.
Both of them sucked.
yeah.
Like the 2006.
Yeah, like I can't. I just remember that movie. I just remember that being, I guess you would say, an edgelord version of this.
Yes.
Because there's just gore.
Yeah.
There's nudity. It's almost a typical slasher at this point.
Yeah, it's exactly like that's what that is. However, in the other one, in 2019, that was more subjective. That one had more girl power. Nothing wrong with
nothing wrong with that
idea, but I wouldn't have called it Black Christmas.
Right. It should have been called something else. Even though that's a different movie, I want to say it was originally going to be called something else, but someone made the decision, no, just call it Black Christmas for the, what's that word called? The marquee value, I
Yeah,
guess,
the
or whatever.
marketing value.
There you go, yeah.
You know what? You fucking could have remade that. You could have did that and recalled it like Sorority Girls or Sorority House.
Or some shit. Yeah, exactly.
Like something like, I know they did horror movies like in the sororities. You could have literally did that and been better. But like you went with Black Christmas with the name, it's not worth it. Like it's not.
Right.
After rewatching this, I would want to, if I wanted to reboot this movie, I would. This movie is very fucking paint by numbers.
Right.
There's some shit I would fix in this, but not a lot.
Right. No, yeah.
Not a lot. Like there's like literally there's some shit that I would fix, like plot wise, because I feel as though plot wise you try to get me to care about these characters. Outside of one of them, I don't.
Right. Right.
I don't. I really don't.
There you go. Yeah. No. Nothing wrong with that.
And it's sad because the ones can you guess who the one I did care about?
Oh yeah.
Of course you can.
Yeah, of course.
Because I'm fucking predictable.
It's like, oh, right.
But no.
Oh god, you know what I just realized? You know how edgelordy 2006 version was? Mm-hmm. It's called Black Xmas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like, nah, bro, Black Xmas. Get it? Because
unreal.
yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, we get it, guys.
Dude, fuck that. But yeah, there's a lot of shit I would have fixed. I mean, it's hard to care about people in a slasher, especially if like they're not big stars,
right?
Or they're just unnamed actors and actresses.
Right.
Like you're not gonna care about them. But I understand what this movie was trying to do. But I would have either cut that out or I would have at least made it a little bit more interesting. They try to do it like in a certain way, and it worked. But it's just like I would have done a little bit better. But I appreciate what it was trying to do.
Right. Nothing wrong with that.
Nah, nothing at all. Like, but I do recommend this movie.
Yeah,
if you're looking for something to add for your Halloween, for your
Halloween,
Nightmare Before Christmas.
We're out of here, guys. See you later next week.
Jesus.
We'll try this again next time. Play the beat.
Okay. If you're trying to watch something for Christmas with a little bit of Halloween flavor,
there you go.
Pick up Black Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely. You won't be disappointed.
It is streaming on Shudder.
Yes.
Shudder is an app, obviously one of the best horror movie apps that you can get out. One day they'll be our sponsor. I'm just putting it out in the universe.
Come on, Shudder. Come on.
It's $5.99.
Yeah, it's
you
really
can rent
cheap.
that and just watch it from there and have fun, man.
Have fun, yeah. Like a lot of times, I just play it and go to sleep.
Yeah, no, I actually might do that
because they have a good selection. They have like 3 random channels you can watch, like 3 live TV quote unquote channels. They have.
Yeah,
it's like slasher,
suspense,
and like psychological,
psychological thriller.
Yeah,
yeah, stuff like that. Shudder is actually really good, man.
Yeah,
that just is one of my. It's the Netflix for horror movies,
basically.
Because Netflix typically doesn't have a lot of great horror movies, but Shudder does.
Right.
Anyway,
back in the day they did though.
Oh my God,
the good old days. The good old days.
So obviously, let's go ahead and before we dive right in, unlike last week, this week we do have a tale of the tape.
Hey, there we go.
Provided by Villains Wiki at villains.fandom.com.
Y'all sponsor us too, goddammit. You know what? Fuck it. I don't even know if y'all are.
I don't even know if they're kind of like the real wiki, but they're like
no, they're like a
They're one of those like it's fine.
They're probably like, hey, y'all sponsor us. We
yeah, exactly. Hey, you like we need y'all more than you need us. But yeah, the character in this movie is Billy.
Billy.
Now, Jose told me it was Billy. Me, I was like, dude, they never really kind of elaborated his name.
Yeah, because I always remember he's all like, quote, spoiling a little bit. He's always like, I'm Billy.
Yeah, he just calls himself Billy. Like he calls himself Billy.
Well, this is Billy or some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that. And he just would go. He would just go crazy. Mm-hmm. In the remake, they did rename him William Edward Lins. Obviously, Billy Lins, but no one cares about the remake. We're not going to dive into those.
That's weird. His origin story is weird as fuck. If I remember right. Origin.
Just like I'm starting to remember that, and I'd rather not.
It's like weird incesty things going on. I'm like, okay, guys, this wasn't necessary.
Yeah, none of this.
Oh fuck, he was yellow. That's right. Because he had that disease where your skin's fucking yellow. Jaundice? Is it jaundice?
I don't know, dude. I'm not a doctor.
I'm going to say it's jaundice. And if I'm wrong, let me know on Twitter.
We literally have like mini computers in our hands.
God damn it, Shag.
You can go look this shit up while
I spelled jaundice.
I don't know.
Is it Wandis? That's Wandice, guys. But anyway,
While you look that up,
Wandis is a yellow discoloration of a skin. Let's fucking go.
There you go.
Hey,
Look at Jose.
Smart, yes.
Fat guy checker.
That's right. Oh my God, I am fucking high.
Actually, no, you know the fucked up thing is
that Alex Wright. That's
oh
how hype
shit,
I am.
dude. No, you know what? I actually had a fucking nickname for you. Fat fact checker. FFT.
Yeah.
Big dog, but but I
say that 5 times fast, you'd be like,
like fucking dribbling. But I legitimately had a nickname for you for being our residential know-it-all and fact checker. But obviously, we're gonna go back to the drawing board. I had it and I fucking lost it, and I'm gonna probably just blame the alcohol. But let's continue on with Mr. Billy. His aliases were Billy, the Moaner, the Caller.
oh, that's where that came from. I'm glad. I was like,
and
what?
Billy Lenz. Obviously, his occupation is a serial killer, but his powers and skill set: genius level intelligence,
Wow, really?
sophistication, wisdom. Great physical strength, endurance and speed, reflexes, murder and torture skills, highly skilled psychological abuse. Phone calls.
I get you.
Vast, incredible manipulations, cunning, fighting skills, stealth skills, and highly skilled knifeman. So what I'm thinking,
That's the remake, ain't it?
yeah, they combined both
The remake and
the original and
original,
the original.
Kind of like genius level intellect. I'm like, what?
No, exactly.
I mean,
Obviously,
you ain't got to be that smart to just,
I'm
just not
Yeah.
pop out of the shadows.
bro. Like now I'm looking as I'm using. Now you know how I feel when I read this.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm pretty sure this is kind of like come from the remake too.
Yeah.
We should have watched the remake on this and then been mad all over again. But
Right,
no.
yeah.
Obviously his goals was to kill everyone in both in his way and both in the sorority house. His crimes, of course, the fun part. Let me collect myself real quick.
Right?
Burglary, harassment, stalking, serial killing, possible rape, cannibalism, mutilations, matricide, and torture. This is definitely
Yeah.
part of
The remake,
the
too.
fucking remake.
I was like, cannibalism. I'm like,
I'm
huh?
like, matricide? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And then obviously the type of villain he is a psychotic serial killer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But you know, Jose, that's kind of the weird fucking way of everything. That is just but anyway.
Yeah, because this dude's just a guy.
Yeah, he's literally just a guy. Like, I don't know why, they even try to elaborate from it, but it is what it is. Jose, you know what? While we're just doing all this, go ahead and hit him with that synopsis.
Let's go. Synopsis for Black Christmas 1974. During their Christmas break, a group of sorority girls are stalked by a stranger. There you go. I guess so, yeah. Let's go straight into the point.
Hey, man. You know what? I appreciate the ones that are like that. But then it kind of feels anticlimactic.
Right?
Yeah. So, Black Christmas, rated R, 1974, starring Olivia Hussey as Jess Bradford, Margot Kidder as Barb, John Saxton.
Shout out to John Saxon. Let's go. Oh, Western Power. We lost him this year.
Yeah, man.
Again,
that bummed me out. As Lieutenant Kenneth. Andrea Martin as Phil. Keir Dulla as Peter Smythe. Lynn Griffin as Claire Harrison. Marion Waldman as Barbara McHenry. Art Hindle as Chris Hayden. Doug McGrath as Sergeant Nash. And James Edmund, Mr. Harrison. Leslie Carson as Graham. And Martha Gibson as Mrs. Quaife.
There you
Quaff?
go. Well, I don't remember.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Well, my friend, the night is yours. Tell us the story.
This all starts on a cold December night. But I'm joking. No, but it starts off...
It's funny that you say that. And
it's kind of accurate.
I'm like, it's hella accurate. I'm just looking at you like, well...
Damn, Jose, okay, let's go.
I'm like, well, yeah, it's fucking Christmas.
So it's Christmas Eve.
In Canada?
In Canada, maybe. Movie was made in Canada. But we don't know if...
You were doing ASMR as fucking, Bruce Wayne. Dark Knight Bruce Wayne.
this city just showed us it's full of good people. No, but anyway, no. It starts off. Because so this movie's made in Canada. This is a Canadian production.
Mm-hmm.
We never figured out if this movie takes place in Canada though, or if it's supposed to.
They never said it.
Yeah, so we're just gonna.
Was there nothing in like the
So far, the trivia I've seen nothing that says about Christmas. Maybe in the book, because I know apparently there's a novelization of the movie that has a lot more plot, like in character development.
Yeah,
But that book is like out of print.
If
so,
it's
like,
not for fucking Billy,
I don't know.
then
It just
I
said,
don't-
yeah, I think it's for everybody.
but what? Okay, go ahead, continue.
But yeah, no, it starts off, it's a Christmas party at a sorority house. They're celebrating, Christmas because they're about to go on break. Mm-hmm. They're about to go on break. Who's the girl that goes upstairs?
The girl that goes upstairs.
I know the main girl is
the main girl is Jess.
Jess, yeah.
The girl who goes upstairs.
I believe it's
that is not
Claire.
Is it Claire?
Yeah, I think so. Well, as they're partying on the inside, they're exchanging gifts. They're giving gifts to their head mother, right? What are they called? Head mother or the sorority house mom, I guess. The one technically in charge. Yeah, den mother. There you go.
Yeah.
They're exchanging gifts. While they're exchanging gifts, there's just this POV shot. Someone's watching them.
Yeah.
You hear heavy breathing.
Yep. Tell me what other movies have you seen that shit?
Oh, maybe, kind of like the beginning of Halloween, I think.
Yes.
Maybe. Possibly. But anyway. But no, this person climbs up like, what do you call those things?
Like it was kind of like a fucking ladder it wasn't a ladder on the outside.
No,
was
it's like it's some type of.
It was part of the house.
It's like a part of a house you can climb. I don't know what you're calling it. I'm sorry, but climbs that stuff, and that's it. Next thing you know, they're inside. Everyone's
He climbs up the house.
Everyone's I guess discussing their plans. Claire's supposed to meet her father tomorrow because they're going. I guess he's going back with her dad for the holidays.
Doing the typical character building.
Right, you're right. Eventually, she goes upstairs. Mm-hmm. And oh boy, just pops out the damn closet and smothers her with like
he's like
bag.
hiding in the closet. So the way this movie begins is you get a pan out from the house and you see people coming in and coming out or walking towards it. Like you don't see anything around it, which is something I actually like the shot.
Yeah,
because mentally you're in that part of like looking to see what's right and what isn't.
Exactly.
Like you're preparing yourself to kind of be like, okay, what shouldn't be there. Mm-hmm. And then realistically, you don't see shit to tip your mind. Like, because we honestly thought that is old boy gonna come in the house? Like, nah, that was just one of the women that was coming in the coming in the house. I think it was Jess.
I think it was Jess. Yes.
So and they're just walking in the house. So the crazy shit here is when you fucking look at the house again, you don't see anyone outside except you see the point you see Billy fucking walk up, but you don't see Billy
because it's almost like a different type of camera shot.
It's
like very shaky.
It's shaky, but you also see, I'm confusing that one part. It's shaky, and you kind of like he's fucking walking. It was almost like Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Where like the camera would zoom in and it was like the fucking evil and just like he was just fucking, but he's breathing, he's trying to run.
Yeah,
so
he has this heavy breathing he's doing throughout the whole
time.
Something I forgot to mention that's a pretty important plot point.
Mm-hmm.
They get a phone call and Jess answers it. And she's like, "Oh guys, come on, it's that thing again." That's what she says, and it's just a bunch of obscenities. It's just like weird noises and like. Is that where he says Billy or not yet? He says it later on.
No, it was the second or third phone call.
I just remember something like that. Like it's just a bunch of fucking.
Yeah, Barb answers that phone and she's like, "Yo, guys."
Yeah, but Barb takes it. Barb's
fucking taking it,
and she just starts talking shit.
Yeah,
back.
Yep, it's woman of my dreams, right there.
And eventually it hangs up, and that's when Claire goes upstairs, and then because Claire's like, "Hey, man, we should tell someone about that. That could be dangerous."
Yeah.
Because one thing, Barb never tells this to anyone, but before he hangs up, he's like, "You're all going to die." Or he's like, "I'm going to kill you."
He's like, "I'm going to kill you." Like, it's right. Actually, it's right. Now that you say that, it's actually in the Villains Wiki that fucking says that. It's like his one fucking line before he says anything else was, "I'm going to kill you."
And if you paid attention, that's like the only thing he says.
That makes sense.
In a calm, collect voice. Like, he's not, like, freaking out. He's not tweaking or anything like he is the rest of the movie. Like, he says that calm and, like, clear. He's like, you're going to die or I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, I'm actually looking it up right now because I thought I had the page open.
Uh-huh.
But
And then Barb just kind of like, okay, whatever.
yeah, Barb's like, okay, like, whatever.
And that's why her and Claire kind of get into it because Claire's like, that could be dangerous, blah, blah, blah. She's like, whatever.
Yeah, why are you antagonizing him?
Yeah. But like I said, she goes to her room to get ready because, she's leaving.
I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, and he also says, I'll stick my tongue up your pretty pussy.
Oh, well, there you go. I knew it was something with a tongue. I couldn't remember it, though. That's why.
I was like, oh, yeah, he does say that.
Mm-hmm.
But one of those things that I actually liked about this, like, just the way it was shot and the way it was just kind of just presented, like, there's a threat. But you don't know what kind of threat. You're just like, yeah, I seen it all.
Yeah,
but this dude already snuck into the house.
Yes.
Snuck in.
Mm-hmm.
Just, okay, also, you know it had to be Canada or someplace, like, nice because everybody's door was unlocked.
Yeah, because the old girl just walks in.
Walks smooth in. No key, no nothing. Just walks smooth in. And I'm just like, and that was literally a thing throughout the movie. None of the doors were locked.
Yeah.
Except
As a matter of fact, Barb comes downstairs because she gets into an argument with her mom. I guess that's her set off, what sets her off, because she's drunk throughout this whole movie.
Oh, yeah. She has problems.
Yeah. But anyway, the door's open. She's like, hey, who left the door wide open? So I guess that's when old boy snuck in. No, because he went through the attic, right?
he got through the thing and he was in the attic.
Yeah.
So he made his way up and down through the attic.
Mm-hmm. He would just sneak his ass around. But yeah, like I said, Claire goes to her room. She gets suffocated with like a plastic dress bag. And while everyone's partying downstairs, like you see him slowly like sneak her up to the attic. Like you see the shadow, a silhouette.
Mm-hmm.
Like sneak her up to the attic. Which I'm like, God damn, he got there quick.
Wait, he snuffs her out with like...
It's like a bag you put...
The laundry, like you... Yeah. Oh my God, not laundry, but dry cleaner.
Thank you, yes.
Like dry cleaner protecting... Like the dry cleaner protecting bag over your shit.
Yes.
He takes that plastic and just fucking covers that shit over her face and just kills her.
Right.
And... You know what? One thing always popped in my mind is like, if you're getting suffocated with that, why not try to
poke a hole through
your mouth?
I guess you just get so paranoid, like you panic and you just forget common sense.
Yeah, I mean panicking, but like you're trying to breathe, and I'm like, yo, I'm either digging up my nose or like something. I mean, because they trying to choke me out, and I'm like, bro, if I could just kind of like I'm struggling, but if I can
that just reminded me of remember Four Brothers?
Yeah,
when Tyrese had that one dude. Like,
oh God!
But anyway, he had him like basically the same thing, a plastic bag. He tied it with a belt though. But old dude finally like poke a hole to the bag, and Tyrese's like, "Good job." He's like 90% of people try to go for the belt and suffocate instead of ripping a hole through the bag. So I guess it's a common thing. Like I said, you're dying, so you're panicking. You're not,
you're flailing around.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're trying to breathe. Like me is like 2 + 2 = 4.
Right.
Poke that. But at the same time. She's more surprised that someone's in her fucking closet.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
she thinks it's a cat because they have a cat that's just missing throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, she goes in the closet. I mean, she walks right into the closet too. She's like, "Hello, what, hello?"
What?
And gets just joint Metal Gear Solid exclamation point. And
not even, bruh. Not even. Just kind of like the question mark.
Yeah.
Like bing, just walking like, huh? Hello.
Yeah, and then just wow,
and then snatched. Like
so,
he ain't wasted no time.
Not at all. That was it. Body number 1 already, and that's like early in the movie.
Yes.
We just started the movie. If you think about it. But
symbolism too. Though.
Exactly right.
It definitely comes there.
Right. So the next morning, her dad, Mr. Harrison, he's chilling outside, waiting for her to pick up. Mm-hmm. He goes to this dude like, "Hey, I'm supposed to meet my daughter here. She hasn't showed up. Do you know her?" He tells him the. What is that shit called? The
sorority house?
Their number. What is that shit? The alpha, beta, that shit?
Yeah, the sorority.
Yeah. Tells him that. She's like, oh, yeah, that's this house over here. I'll show you. He shows up, starts questioning, like, hey, where's my daughter? Blah, blah, blah.
Like, why did no one check the room?
Yeah, no one checked the room.
One girl went up to the room. I think it was Jess. She knocked on the door.
This is why she was getting killed?
Yes.
No, it is Jess. She walks up to the door.
It was Jess, or I was either saying Jess or Phil.
Yeah, it was Jess. She knocked on the door and she didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
So she's like, whatever. I guess she went to sleep.
Yeah, she just was like, yo, you okay? And nothing else. And she, like, no one opened the door, no one bothered. And then he proceeded to take her lifeless body and drag it up to the attic. but no one checked her fucking room.
Yeah, it's so weird.
It was
I
just
don't
weird.
understand
It was that was
because if you'd have checked her room, you would have saw her suitcase just out
just
in the-
chilling.
Yeah,
Like, yo, what happened? And I was like, no, I just saw her.
yeah,
So yeah, it was just weird.
yeah. It's just one of those things like common sense. That's why I was like genius. I'm like, you didn't have to be a genius. These motherfuckers didn't have common sense. So
At
you,
all.
yeah.
None.
But yeah, he talks to the head mother, Mrs. McHenry, and
Well, shouts out to her.
Yes, I was just about to say it. You took the words from my mouth, bro.
Shouts out to her for her fucking alcoholism.
Yes, because she had a stash. She had hidden stash throughout the house.
I counted 4 bottles, 5.
5.
I counted.
Let's go.
I
Because she
counted
had one in the book. Like
One in the book.
like a little bookshelf.
one in the book.
One in the fucking toilet. The damn,
one in the toilet.
The toilet bowl, not the.
Yeah, the toilet. One in like a little plastic container that was empty.
Yeah, that's right.
And then one she just pulled out of her fucking like pocket.
I think, yeah. I
Like
can't
that's
remember.
4. Like it wasn't a pocket, but that was the one before she gets got. But like
Right.
yeah, that was the one right before she gets got. And but I'm getting ahead of ourselves. This woman is fucking goddamn David Blaine with the fucking whiskey, bro.
Right.
Holy shit.
But yeah, after a while, they go to the police. The police kind of blow him off because there's one kind of an idiot. Not even kind of. He is an idiot.
Yeah.
Running the damn like I don't even know what you call it. What do you call it? Like not a secretary, but he's in the front.
Oh
that
my
fucker.
god. You're talking about the cop. Yeah.
Well, anyway, he's there. They kind of blow him off. They're like, "Look, she's probably with her boyfriend out shacked up somewhere. So they go there. They decide to go look for because Jess goes to the. Well, at first, Jess goes to her boyfriend. This is kind of a thing
Yeah, because that's
kind of a side plot that gets somewhat important.
Is it important though?
It's the red herring.
Yeah,
That's
it is
why.
the red. Okay,
That's
you
the
know
only
what? That's
reason
fair.
why, yeah.
That's fair. Out of all this is what I was talking about when I said that I would cut a lot of the shit out.
Yeah.
This would be one of them because I know what you're trying to do here.
Yeah.
But you could have easily just had him look to be abusive
Right.
or verbally
But yeah.
abusive, not physically, but like kind of like, hey, stalky.
Bro, you kind of got the feeling he was maybe mentally abusive. Like,
He definitely not
'Cause he had-
definitely was manipulative.
just once again, shout out to Straight Chillin'. He had mad cooter vibes.
Definitely had had cooter vibes.
Exactly.
Cooter vibes.
Yeah, he had those vibes. Basically, she tells him, "Hey, look, I'm pregnant. I'm not going to keep this baby. I'm getting an abortion."
Yep.
And he's like, "What? How could you tell this to me? You know, I have this big recital thing. Blah 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 blah."
Yeah, he's sitting there going like, "Yo, what you mean you're not gonna have my kid?"
Yeah,
like,
he instantly it becomes about me for him.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
He's like, me. It's like, dog. She's like, bro, you don't run my body.
exactly. It's like
we're not. It's like it's crazy because she's like, yo, first off, I don't really fuck with you like that.
right. Yeah,
You just get. It's like you just hit for dick. That's it. And like, second of all, she's like, yo, she tells that motherfucker to his face, like, yo, I'm not gonna marry you, and I'm also not having your kid.
yeah,
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just sitting here going like, God damn. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting there going like, well,
yeah. Because you knew something was up. Because he calls the night before.
yeah.
And he was like, blah, blah, blah. You know, he was just like, you tell he was not in the mood. He was whatever.
Yeah, he was
And she was
definitely-
like, look, I'll see you tomorrow. I love you. And she's like, yeah, I know.
Yep.
That's
and
it.
I'm
Hang
just
up,
like,
not
yo,
even a
that
goodbye.
right, that right there is like, God damn, my heart hurts.
Right?
I mean, like, homie had it coming to him, but Jesus.
Right. But this is, Barb is drunk. This is because like I
is
said,
she
she
not?
has an argument with her mom.
Yeah.
Basically. And
Yeah.
that sets her off because she's just, after that, she is drunk
Like, hammered.
in every scene you see
Yep.
her in.
Every fucking scene, man.
She gets drunk. She just kind of goes off. What did she go off on? Because she thinks it's her fault. Because her and Claire kind of got into it
Yeah, her and
over
Claire.
the phone call.
Yeah, her and Claire got over it on the phone call, and it kind of but it wasn't even anything super serious. They were just
Right.
kind of like, hey, you shouldn't do that. I was like, hey, fuck you, and it was like, I was just like, oh, why would you be so mean?
Yeah,
Like,
and
this
it's-
is-
yeah.
Claire, I'm sorry, I didn't mean her. Like, almost in a certain type of shit. It wasn't super important,
Right.
but it just made her feel shitty. And
Right.
it's always, and one thing I do appreciate about this movie and its subplots is people are going through it
Yeah.
and this is the holiday season.
Yeah.
And Barb is that personification of like, hey, everyone's happy, I'm fucking miserable.
Come here, booze. It's me and you.
Yep.
But yes, they get into it. She's yelling at Miss McHenry like, it's my fault. You think it's my fault. You just don't want to tell me. He's like, just go ahead and tell me. Blame me because I know
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah.
And then, her friend Phil's like, Barb, you're drunk. Just go to bed.
Yeah, she cussed Phil out.
Yeah, because then Barb's like, okay, because I guess she respects Phil.
Yeah.
So she's like, all right, I'm going to bed. That's fine.
Yeah.
So she goes to bed. We don't see her again until later on. After that, they all get together. Well, no, they go back to the office, don't they? They go back.
So they're at that point they're looking for
because they go back to the police station. That's when we finally meet John Saxon.
yeah, because they go back to the police station because Claire's boyfriend
Yeah,
goes back to the police station. I believe they have and then he has a connection. I don't know
Yeah,
if that's
'cause-
his
'cause
brother or his dad or
something. Yeah,
something like a friend of the family or some shit like that. But and we apologize if we're fucking this up because we honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not pay attention to this movie to the plot. Like after a while, I just cut my brain off. Like
Right.
I would just paid attention to certain shit, but I didn't pay attention to the plot
right.
whatsoever.
But yeah, so they go back and they go back and like, okay, because like, look, we're gonna have a search because there's another girl missing. There's some other girl from a separate house, like a high school girl, actually.
Yes, she's missing, but then they are looking for Clay.
Yeah, but
it's her
because he was like,
it's
well,
it's Phil, Barb. Originally, I think it was Phil, Barb, and was it Jess?
yeah, because Jess went to go find her boyfriend at first
Yeah.
and tell him, hey, she's missing. And
Yeah.
when's the last time you seen her? Like he's like, when I left the party.
Yeah, when I left the party, that's when I saw her.
Yeah.
I didn't see shit else.
Yeah,
So, and, but then they go to the police station and, okay, one thing that we're leaving out, the cop, the original cop that's sitting there at the desk, this dude is supposed to be, everyone has that dedicated asshole.
yeah,
He's that guy.
yeah.
Everyone has that dedicated asshole in their movies. This guy not only is supposed to be the asshole, but he's also supposed to be the idiot.
Yeah.
Like,
They just combine two roles.
yeah, they
It's
just
like,
put
good
two
luck,
roles
guy.
together. They're like just two roles together, and that one guy. And I think that was like they made the way that movie presented itself. It straight up said like, hey, this guy's going to fuck it up.
Yes.
Just beware. Like they're going to fuck it up. So it's just like Sergeant Nash.
Right.
Yeah, Sergeant Nash. And Sergeant Nash was just sitting there going like, yeah, we got women missing all the time, blah blah blah. No one cares, kids.
Yeah,
Go
like
back
that's
home.
what I said. He's like, she's probably with her boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, that's
shacked
when
up.
Barb fucking tells him, yeah, you can find our sorority, Fellatio.
She's like, what? He's like, yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's FE.
FE. He's like, oh, well, can you
Fellatio.
spell that out?
Yeah, he's spelled that.
She spells it out. And she,
And he doesn't fucking get it. Like,
Yeah, no.
at fucking all. That's the type of person you're dealing with.
that's a plot point because he gets clowned for that shit later on.
The entire
Yeah.
exactly. But yeah, they pretty much collect at the police station and kind of figure out. That's kind of when they get the police kind of sort of involved.
Yeah, because like I said, there's another girl missing. So
Yeah.
they're like, we're gonna search for her tonight. I guess we'll search for your girl as well.
Yeah, it was
So
like,
just
well,
come out.
Yeah, just come out and they just did like a.
You
I
know.
guess we're kind of fast forwarding a bit.
Yeah, well, because that's really what happens. I mean, nothing happened between that really.
Nah.
But yeah, they find that other girl just mutilated. I guess we never see the body, but they find her mutilated.
Yeah, they find her like dead in the park.
And Jess went home before this,
Yeah.
so then she gets another phone call. That's when you get like phone
Yep.
call number 2.
Phone call number 2, and that's when he starts introducing
That's when
himself as
he's
Billy.
like, "It's Billy, Agnes," because he keeps
Yeah,
calling everyone as Agnes.
So
Is
he's
like,
Agnes, don't tell Agnes.
yeah, don't tell.
Like
Well,
motherfuckers starting to really like, dude is really starting to speak like fucking one of those goddamn like not meth heads. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, those are destructive. Start speaking like one of those fucking like drunks that you see on the side of the road and just start speaking to themselves.
Yeah.
Like one of the homeless kids.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Like the dude was just saying nonsensical gibberish.
Yeah.
But then when they responded, he's like, soup tastes like butter.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah, he
swallow
starts
your
getting-
soul.
Yeah, he starts getting really angry.
Like
yeah.
that, like he will literally say something like, "Oh, don't play with matches. I'll fucking split you in two."
Yeah, exactly.
Like
On
just
some Evil
shit-
Dead shit, yeah.
Yeah, just clear English,
Right.
clear as day, and then fucking just like, and when you're getting those phone calls, even I'm looking at you, Jose. I'm like, dude, why don't you fucking hang up?
Like right away, like okay, whatever, bye. Like the
Like,
like 30, not even 30 seconds, 10 seconds into if some motherfuckers like I'm gonna click.
if dude is sitting, if I get a phone call on my phone and motherfucker starts singing "Mary Had a Little Lamb"
Yeah,
before he gets to I'm click.
yeah.
Like, dude,
It's like nah, we're good, fam. We don't.
yeah, we straight, bro.
nah, absolutely.
Nah,
So after that, she reports it to the police.
Mhm.
That's when John Saxton's character is like, who's on the line? Like, what is this? Like, oh, some girl from a sorority house calling about a prank calls, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And he like starts talking shit. He's like, so there's a missing girl from this sorority house, and they're getting really like obscene phone calls. Don't you think you should have told me that? And he's like, oh my bad, you know. So he that's when he goes to the sorority house.
Yep.
He checks. He's the first time he checks out old girl's room,
Yep.
Claire's room. You know, starts jotting it down. Like, did y'all even see her the next morning?
Did y'all see her the next morning or anything at all?
Yeah, because they're like, no, because well, most of us are gone and no one else saw her. And
Like, he's actually doing his fucking job, which is hilarious because he didn't do his job. in
Exactly.
fucking Nightmare on Elm Street.
exactly right. It's
Oh my god.
like he couldn't be any different. But anyway, another thing. After the phone call, Peter showed up at the house, Jess's boyfriend, or
Yep.
that's another red herring because when he left, because that's when she tells him like, look, I don't want to marry you. I'm not gonna have your kid.
that whole thing. Like she tells him.
Yeah, because he failed his thing.
he's in the house.
Yeah, because he failed his little recital
Yeah.
thing.
When he got the news and everything, he's in the fucking house. And actually, I think isn't this when Barb died too? No,
No, dies a little later.
This is where the den
Oh,
mother
the
died.
den mother died. Yes,
The
that's
den
right.
mother, the den mother fucking goes up.
Because she hears noise in the attic.
Yeah, because
and
she's
she thinks
getting
it's a cat.
She's getting ready to leave for her sisters.
Yes.
And she, she's taking a swig of her fucking secret whiskey.
Uh-huh.
She hears She hears what she assumes is the cat in the attic. She walks up to the attic, gets in the attic, slips, but gets up and sees Claire
just in the window.
in the
suffocated.
window, fucking rocking
on a rocking chair. That's
and
where he
she's
displayed
like,
her.
Yeah, she's panicking, and then she looks around, and as she's about to go down, old boy who is hiding, Billy, who is hiding in the fucking attic, lets go of a random fucking
Like a hook.
meat hook.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know how that's in the fucking attic.
I
in the
think
first place.
what it is, you're supposed to lower that down so you can pick stuff up into the attic. I
Yeah,
want to say that's
that
what that's
actually
for.
makes way more sense than what I thought because I'm sitting there. Why the fuck
Is a random meat
what
hook?
with a
Yeah.
random fucking meat hook? I was like, nah. I was like, that fuckers deserve to die if they got a fucking meat hook
Exactly
in
right.
the fucking attic.
But yeah, she just gets owned right in the face.
Yep.
And,
Fucking like stabbed and she gets yoked up
yeah.
and like and then she's dead.
Yeah.
That's two dead bodies.
Yep.
So and he's still hiding in the house. And then I guess he's mad?
Yeah, because after he kills her, he starts like
Freaking out.
no, because he sees the taxi person leaves, and as
Yeah.
after he sees him leave, that's when he like freaks out and he's like, like
Yeah, he freaks out. I don't understand that. Like,
Yeah,
did
and
you
he's
not mean to kill her?
yeah, I don't know what. Maybe he didn't.
Yeah.
Maybe he only wanted to kill younger.
Maybe he
women?
didn't want to fucking get caught, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
It's like, look, man, I'm only here for like her, but like at the same time, he probably killed it. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else about that. But it was weird. It was kind of like one of those things. Like, why did he freak out there? Like, is he? I know you want to have him mentally unstable,
Yeah.
but there was easier ways to do that.
Absolutely.
I guess to make more sense. But yo, those are two dead bodies, and then obviously, like I said, yeah, Peter's in the house.
Uh-huh.
And like you were saying,
They
Peter's
get
in the
into the
house.
argument, yeah.
They get into the argument, and
He
then-
leaves. He bumps into John Saxton
Yep.
as he was walking out. John Saxton kind of gives him a look like, the fuck?
Like, what's he doing here?
Like, that's suspicious. Like,
like red herring.
Yeah, exactly. But no, after they check out her room and, they talk about the phone calls, he brings over like a wiretapper, like someone from the phone company, and they tap her phone and they explain to her,
They
like,
say, hey, if we need your permission, if we can we tap your phones?
and she's like, yeah, absolutely. So they do that. He's like, you got to keep him on the line, blah, blah, blah. And then John Saxton explains when he calls, we'll hear on the other line.
Yep.
There's a cop car outside. Y'all will be safe.
Yep.
Just stay inside and,
Stay inside.
Anything happens, we'll let you know. And, if he calls again, keep him on the line.
Yep.
So that happens. And after, I want to say that's when, what happens to Phil? Phil goes to bed, right?
Phil goes to no. Wait, fuck.
I like when we're looking.
We actually have the movie going on as in the background.
No, because Phil's doing something, but this is when Barb dies, because this is when the Christmas carolers come.
Okay, yeah. Because so Phil doesn't do anything yet.
Yeah.
Phil, I guess, is in the kitchen, and her and Jess are talking or some shit like that, I believe.
Yeah.
But Barb is upstairs and having a fucking asthma attack.
Right, because she's like, I had a nightmare that someone was standing over me or something like that.
Yeah. Because old boy is in the house.
Yeah.
She has a fucking asthma attack, and I think. Excuse me. Was that Phil that came in, or was that Jess?
It was Jess.
It was Jess that came upstairs, gave her a fucking inhaler. They had a chat, and then fucking goes down.
Yeah.
And then I guess Phil is doing something, but Jess goes out and checks on.
Because he hears the Christmas carolers.
Yeah, she hears the Christmas carolers, and she's all impressed with that. Meanwhile, back in Barb's room, good old Billy happened to make his way in there. He is talking to himself, but also calling Barb Agnes.
It's like,
he's like, don't tell anybody, Agnes.
Yeah.
We just nonsense.
Speaking nonsense, yeah.
Nonsensical gibberish, but calling her Agnes. And it's like, shh, it's okay, Agnes. It's okay.
Yeah.
Billy, I'm Billy. Billy's here. And he fucking
like
takes
glass,
I guess Barb had a fucking penchant to like collect glass statues.
Yeah, because she had a bunch of glass swans.
Yeah, but she also had a
big glass unicorn. Yep.
For fucking obvious reasons.
Yep.
He grabs the fucking unicorn, and we get what is probably our only fucking glimpse of anything on his face.
Yeah, this is the money shot. This is the iconic scene shot from this movie, you could say.
You only see, and I fucking, chef's kiss.
Yeah.
You only see the left side of his fucking eye.
Yeah.
Everything else, silhouette out. Silhouette out. And you just see, I think it's a blue eye. Yeah, I think it's a blue eye that you see, but it's like dark, shrouded in darkness. But it's and one thing I always loved about like facial expressions is that the eye can tell a story better than your mouth can.
Exactly.
So, and this guy, while he's speaking nonsensical gibberish, you can look dead into his fucking eye and see that he's going to murder the fuck out of this girl.
Yeah.
Or something. Like, he is literally just looking, that fucking shot. So perfect. So perfect. Perfect. As he proceeds to pretty much take Barb out of this plane.
Right.
And it's like, the first stab goes in, and then you don't see any blood. But then the second stab, third, fourth, fifth, you got blood on the unicorn and everything else. And, there's no screaming.
Right.
Or no one can hear anything.
Because the carolers are outside.
So it was really particular with that. And then, he fucking fades to black.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about with the Christmas Caroler. It's just unnerving. It's just like a a creepy scene because they're singing Christmas Carol-y songs and this girl's just getting murdered. It's just it's uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that type of stuff. Gives you chills, I guess you would say. So after this, Jess gets another phone call.
Yep.
And it's from Billy again. But this time he is practically reciting the argument they had, or she had with Peter earlier. Mm-hmm. So she's like, "What the hell?"
Like, how did you know?
She this because this one Barb pops up again, or Phil, my bad.
Yeah.
And she's like, then she explaining it to her, like, that was the exact argument we had
in the house. Like, how did he know that?
Yeah, because just like he couldn't be.
Nah.
Yeah, and then this is when Lieutenant Fuller, John Saxon, he's starting to think. He's like, Peter, like,
yes. What is your relationship with Peter?
Right. He starts thinking about it. But then right after that, Peter calls again. Like the real Peter calls.
Like right after
that.
And
he's just having a breakdown, you would say.
Yeah.
He's like, don't kill my baby, blah, blah, blah. All this other stuff. And that's when Fuller calls back. He's like, what is he talking about? Like, what does he mean?
Man, listen, it's like he's pretty much trying to get her trying to get Jess to pretty much say it was Peter.
Right.
Now the crazy shit is, if you've been paying attention, if you look, you don't tell a lot from the hair. Like, you don't tell a lot from Peter and Billy. The thing with that is, I pointed out to Jose the hairstyles.
Yeah.
The killer actually has more of a coiffed hair that you see in the silhouettes.
Yeah.
And Peter, while he does kind of have it, his hair is a little bit. He has a little bit of, like, his hair is a little longer and it kind of pours out the side. So it's kind of like almost the same. It's like they wanted you to think it was him. Like, I like the direction that they try to take. They wanted you to think that it was Peter, but it wasn't.
Nope.
In that particular sense. But everything points to, like, no, it's your crazy boyfriend.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he's obviously upset, and now I have a motive.
Upset about something.
Yeah, he's upset about something. I'm kind of connecting the dots now. And so after that, they get another phone call. There's still it's like a weird. It's like almost like he can change his voice.
Yeah.
'Cause sometimes he sounds like a girl, and like he always sounds like he's arguing with himself.
Like, you know what it reminded me of?
Huh.
Fucking Psycho.
Yeah.
Like, he's pretending to be like two people.
Right.
And, well, technically three, but, like, he's pretending to be two people, Billy, and then he's also pretending to be, like, fucking Agnes. Mm-hmm. So so you can kind of hear, like, a female voice, then his voice, and then, like, something crazy that he says, like something threatening.
And so it's really jarring. And at that point, they were able to keep him on the line long enough, and they were able to call John Saxton, and he's like, "Hey, yo, that call's coming from in the house." At first he's like, "It's coming from this address," and it's like, "No, dude, that's their address.
That's their address.
Like you read it wrong or something like that."
He's like, "No."
He's like, "No, the phone call is coming from inside
the house."
Like,
that is what tripped me off with this. Like, this is one of those things I remember about this movie. Is like, the phone call is coming from inside the house.
That's the trivia. It was based on, because that's like an urban legend up there. Like, oh, the babysitter, there was a murderer. The murderer was in the house.
The murderer's in the house all along.
But that's when he's like, he tells Nash, the worst person in the world. He's like, "I need you to call the house and tell Jess to walk out immediately. Just like, don't say anything. Do not tell her."
Bro, he gave this motherfucker clear instructions.
He's like, "If you fuck this up, I will beat this." He pretty much tells you fuck this up and beat the shit out of
I'll kill you myself.
Yeah.
Like, I'll fucking kill you myself.
So he does. He calls Jess. He's like, "Oh, Jess, yeah, I need you to do exactly what I say. No questions asked."
Questions.
She's like, "Well, but hey, no questions. I need you to just walk outside right now. Hang up this phone and just walk outside.
Put the phone on
Get
the
out
hook.
of the house."
Put the phone on the hook. Mm-hmm. Walk outside. She was like, "Well, what about Phil and Barb?"
He's like, no. Yeah.
Well, first off, we forgot to mention that Phil actually went upstairs.
That's right.
To go check on Barb, and she was like, "Barb." He opens like the door. She opens the door.
She walks in the room.
She walks in,
the
door fucking shuts, and that's it.
Yep.
Like, that's all you see of Barb.
Exactly.
And Phil.
Yeah. So that's what happened. So they call, and then he's like, because she's like, "I got to go get Barb and Phil."
He's like, "No, don't do that."
No, why? What's wrong? He's like, "Oh,
fuck.
damn, the killer's inside the house." Or not the killer. The call's coming from inside the house.
The call is coming from inside the house. We need you to get outside the house.
Yeah. Get out now. It's like, oh, damn it.
He told him not to say shit.
Yes.
And yet, he says it for the one reason why he told him not to.
Exactly.
He says, because if you tell them that something's bad going on, they're gonna freak the fuck out.
Yes.
And do shit that they shouldn't be doing.
Yep, because
you should have just ended it there. But of course, this guy's gonna fuck shit up.
Yep.
So it is what it is.
Right. So
unfortunately,
you get that scene. She gets like a pipe or something. Right? She gets like a crowbar.
No,
she gets like fire poker. That's right. Then she goes up to the room, Barb's room. Mm-hmm. She opens the door. That's when she sees just Barb and Phil just murdered.
Dead.
Yeah.
Dead on the bed.
And then that's when you get one of the fucking another iconic shot.
Probably my favorite fucking shot of this whole goddamn movie.
She looks to her left, and you just see a silhouette.
You'll see a silhouette with a fucking red.
That eye is red.
Like, not blue, not green, not hazel. That bitch is fucking blood red. And I'm not talking bloodshot. I'm talking about that eye is the fucking eye of the devil. Sitting there looking at you.
Talk about, hi, Agnes, I'm Billy. Like, Billy's here.
Exactly. Billy's here, Agnes.
Yeah, and
Don't
she's
worry.
like, shit. She closes the door on his ass, pisses him off because he starts frailing again. Like,
Yep.
ah!
He fucking freaks out.
Yeah, he chases her downstairs. She tries to go out the door. The door's fucked up. This was the thing.
This was also a thing in the beginning.
in the
of
beginning,
movie.
like, you have trouble opening the door sometimes.
Yep.
So she tries to run. He grabs her by the hair. He manages to grab her.
Yeah,
But
like
he
literally gets a whole handful of hair and tries to fucking like just try to pull her through that.
Yeah.
Try to grab her and fucking kill her. Do what does that have to do?
But yeah, she's able to break free. She runs to the basement. She goes, locks the basement door. This motherfucker is banging on the door. Like,
yes.
goddamn.
Like the way he's banging on that door is like, how it's funny how we would say, hey man, you knock on the door like you the goddamn police.
Right.
Well, this dude is like legitimately beating on that bitch
Yeah.
to get in. Like it's like fuck. I felt bad for her because I was like, yo, he could break that shit down
Yeah.
and it's a wrap.
Right.
But obviously, he
But
didn't.
yeah, she starts hiding in the shadows. She's the door stops.
Yep.
Then all of a sudden, from outside, because she goes to the basement, like I said, or like right the basement. Like,
It's a basement.
yeah, but it's one of those basements that have the outside entrance as
Yeah.
well, whatever. She sees Peter, and he's like, Jess, you there? Jess, you there? Just looking through the
Jess.
window. He's peeking through the window. He sees her somewhat.
Yeah, he sees her. Like he wipes the like he's you see his silhouette outside the window. You thinking is it the killer? Is it
Yeah.
that? It's Peter. Because by the third window, he starts rubbing on the wall. He kind of sees her, and she's like happy to see another person. But then when she realizes it's Peter, she's like, wait, he could be the killer.
Right, because he was inside.
Yeah,
Earlier,
Like
yeah.
he could be the killer. No, so she dips back into the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I really do appreciate this movie is how they work the fucking shadow work
Yeah.
of this fucking movie.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it used
made
shadows
it
great.
It felt fantastic.
Absolutely.
Like it was just to look at it, and she's like, "Yeah, you see the happiness in her face," and then she realizes, "Oh fuck," and she kind of dives back like she's fucking Homer going back into the bush.
Bush, yeah, exactly. So he breaks a glass, he breaks a window, sneaks in. He's looking around. He finally finds Jess. He's like, Jess, what are you doing? He's all like,
And
what was all that noise? What was all that screaming?
Yeah,
He's
what's
like,
all
what's
that
the
screaming?
matter?
What's the matter? And he's getting closer and closer, and it's. I'm not mad at them trying. It was predictable. I hate
Right.
it, but I'm over it as well. They try to make Peter look like the bad guy here.
Exactly. Like I said, he's just one big red herring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my man's overly emotional
Yeah.
and manipulative, but he didn't. Other than being kind of a jerk, he wasn't really a bad guy here.
Right.
He just walked in, and it seemed creepy as fuck.
Yeah, because he's walking in kind of like with a smile.
Yeah.
It's like, Jess, what's the matter?
Like, hey, like he has that, like, hey, I'm gonna fuck you up, bitch.
yeah, it's all
like,
like,
I'm a fucking kill ya.
crazy.
Like, hey, I'm fucking unstable.
That's why I told you, I'm like, he couldn't come in like, because if I'm breaking in a window and I see someone cowering in the corner, I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you?
Exactly.
Like, what is going on? Like, the hell is your problem?
Like it's also the 70s too, so they probably are. So he's all like, kind of like, hey, buddy, how you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
But no, the way that fucking went down, like it was just how he was approaching felt serial killery,
Right.
but it wasn't. And I wonder what was the direction of that. Like he could have, like if they had said something to where he was physically abusive to her.
Right.
I would have been like, all right, I kind of would have believed it. Like maybe if he would have slapped her or something, did something.
Yeah, it's just something. He wasn't believable enough as a red herring.
No, like, but it was definitely one of those things to where it was kind of like, hey, like he could have did it,
Right.
but nah.
And maybe if we were introduced to him first before the killer,
Yeah,
it might have made more sense.
Yeah, like it could have been a nice little curveball. But
Yeah, like there's better ways to portray a red herring.
yeah, that was.
Or maybe
my
he
only-
wasn't even supposed to be a red herring. Who knows? Like
He was definitely a red herring.
Was he?
Dude, come
Yeah.
on, man, you got to look.
I know. I'm just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. You know.
Come on, man. Just like I wanted, you see, I'm trying to give him the benefit
Yeah,
of the doubt.
exactly.
Like, dude just found out he's not gonna like. He got the love of his life pregnant. She comes like, yo, dude, I'm not only am I not marrying you, I'm not keeping this baby. I'd be fucking crushed.
Yeah, because he's all like, I'm quitting my whatever the fuck he was in.
Yeah,
He's
he was
in
like,
some-
yo, I'm quitting the He's like, I'm quitting the shit. He's like, dude, you like playing piano. Why would you do that? Like, just shit like that.
She's like, we remember when we first got together. We told each other our dreams. She's like, I'm not ready to give up my dreams. I'm sorry. and blah blah blah.
She didn't want to do all that. So like I
So
said,
like he gets closer to her, the camera just cuts to the police because
Camera
there's a
cuts
cop
to-
outside
and he's dead.
and he's dead. He throat slit. Just
Dead.
somehow Billy got him.
Billy
Who
got
knows?
his ass.
Yeah, I guess he went outside. Yeah, because he had an outside
Billy had to
exit.
fucking Billy
Yeah.
had to come back in
But
to deal with them.
right, so that happens. They go to the basement. They see old boy dead. Peter got stabbed by Jess.
Peter got his ass whooped.
Yeah.
Peter got his ass whooped.
So after that, Jess is just in shock. She just
Yep.
she's laying in bed. He's all like, John Saxon's like, I knew it was him. The moment I seen him, I just had that feeling.
I just had that feeling. It was him.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately, you see Claire's dad also.
He just goes into shock.
He goes into shock and passes out.
Because I think at this point he knows his daughter's
Yeah,
dead.
his daughter's dead.
Because all the roommates are dead. And, you
Yep.
know,
He
at
just
this
realized.
point, yeah.
He just realizes it's like, yo, I can't. Claire's missing. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, there's another little
dead.
girl dead. And,
Dead.
You know,
She's,
yeah,
she's
so,
dead.
yeah,
He thought the worst.
He
and
knows.
passed the
Yeah.
fuck, and he passed the
just,
fuck out.
Like, oh, he's in shock. We got to get out of here. You know, we got to
Yep.
take him to the hospital. Blah blah blah. And
So-
you know, they John Saxon leaves. He's like, okay, we got to go meet the coroners. All this blah blah blah. They leave one cop there.
On the outside of the
On the
house.
outside of the house, yeah. So she's alone asleep because they just leave her there.
And that is when the fucking camera cuts again.
And like this was Shaq was talking about earlier, just no noise,
None.
just silence.
Just you hear like maybe you actually just a little bit of noise. You hear that, like
You hear
the
the
wind,
wind, yeah.
like some of the wind fucking feels. And you hear like the music,
Mm-hmm.
like something. The music hits like something just ran across the screen,
yeah.
but nothing moved.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. You think something's there, nothing moves. Camera pans back to another room. Same silence. Music jumps.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Yep.
And then
The camera starts panning up.
the camera
to
kind of pans up,
attic.
but you see
yeah.
the fucking attic, and that shit closes.
And he starts. He's singing, right?
He's saying something.
He's saying some more gibberish. Or
Yeah,
something.
he's
I can't
saying
remember.
more gibberish as he's like saying with Agnes and stuff, and he's like talking to Claire's dead
Yeah.
body, who I think he believes is Agnes, and old girl's body just sitting there.
Yeah,
hanging.
she's just there in the window, the
the
attic
window.
window. If
Just-
like anyone looked up,
not
they
just
could've-
Claire, but the den mother.
The den mother's
back
there
is
too.
just like hanging up in the back, and Claire. The crazy shit is Claire has been sitting in the attic, and if you look carefully, when she gets murdered, and she's brought up to the attic, when the house zooms out, you can see her face.
Yep.
Outside of the fucking window, no one fucking notices.
Yeah, no.
And in this camera shot, they do it again. Her face is leaned up against that, and it's still rocking, and the camera pans back from the house.
And then the phone starts ringing again.
And the phone, like you see the one cop on the outside, the phone rings. The cop kind of looks.
Yeah, he's kind of looking back like,
He's like,
do
what?
I just let the phone ring? I
Yeah,
guess?
just
I
let
don't
the
know.
phone ring. No one's home. What the fuck am I answering
Yeah,
for?
uh-huh.
So he just like fucking pans out, and then that's the movie ends.
Yeah, it's kind of I won't lie, it's an effective ending. It's creepy as hell because you know,
Oh, yeah.
like,
No, I was, like I said, man, I haven't been creeped out in a long ass
Yeah.
time. That movie creeped me the
because
fuck
it
out.
has a great creepy ending because
Yes.
it's like nothing's resolved.
Nothing's resolved.
Like
You
this,
didn't-
chances are this girl's dead.
Yes. You didn't kill it's like you didn't catch the killer.
Nope.
Like she is by herself. If she makes it through that night, it's because that motherfucker allows it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Yep, perfect way to put it. You know.
Yeah, he's like only because that motherfucker allows it because he literally that's his own plaything. Like he literally go back down there, murder her, and go back upstairs.
Yep.
But didn't do any of that. So, you know, it's fucking crazy. It's like it's almost a haunted sorority house in
Yeah.
a sense. But yeah, no, that's Black Christmas. I really love that last scene is probably gonna stick with me for a long time.
Yeah, especially if you've never seen the movie before.
Yeah.
It hits you. You're like, God damn, that's kind of a downer.
It is.
Yeah, you're like, oh
It is. You're like, fuck, man. Like, is it gonna get better? No.
no.
Like, dude, nah. Just cause you wanted to get better
Yeah.
doesn't mean it is gonna get better. You know what I'm saying?
It's like welcome to the '70s. '70s had depressing
Yes.
endings for horror movies.
Everything.
Almost. Yeah.
Oof. But no, I really, once again, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, this is a great movie. It's
Yeah.
regarded as one of the best horror movies ever, and for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, so absolutely. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can see why. I mean, like I said, plot aside, the way that whole thing works, yes. God, yes.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a fan of the plot whatsoever. Like I
yeah,
get
because
it.
it's a simple plot.
It's so simple is good.
yeah.
But if you're gonna try, especially, I think my biggest gripe here is if you're gonna have like the fucking red herring, make me believe,
Yeah.
because nothing in that movie made me believe it was Peter.
Right.
Not so ever. Like, you made him more sympathetic than you made him an asshole.
Yeah, because he was an asshole, but yet, like even
Claire was an asshole to him in a sense, not because of the baby or anything like that, but like, hey man, these are things that you might have to want to tell him.
Yeah.
Like ahead of time. Don't keep that shit from him.
Yeah, and then you kind of told him right before he had like a big recital thing. It's like, God, you like. I know it's her body, her choice, and I am 100% behind her.
I'm 100% behind that.
Exactly, but you could have waited till his thing was finished.
I mean, realistically, if the shit, she already decided what was going to happen.
Yeah,
that's fine.
That's fine.
But like, if you weren't going to, why out of all the times you choose to tell him is you tell him before his big night?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like, you could have waited after that.
Yeah, like I said, they tried to make it because after that he destroys that piano.
Oh yeah, but there was.
So they tried to make it look like he had a rage.
Yeah,
to him,
it wasn't enough.
No, they needed more.
You needed more. Like I said, if you wanted to do that, I would have made him fucking abusive. Not just verbal, not just physically, but like more. He was manipulative, super manipulative, but he wasn't like a shithead.
Right.
He was.
Well, maybe he was a shithead, but he wasn't evil.
Yeah, he wasn't like I felt bad for him.
Right.
Versus like feeling like, fuck, that's what that asshole gets.
Yeah.
Like you're supposed to feel that way.
Right.
Be like, oh fuck, it wasn't him.
Like, oops. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't him. Holy shit. But that's the only thing I probably would have changed about it was like you do all this character building. I think they did the character building for the wrong characters.
Right.
I think they could have focused on Peter a little bit more.
Right.
Just to kind of build him up to kind of is he or isn't he type of shit. And then that's all I had.
Great points.
I mean, yeah, man. Like I said, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed. Recommend 100%.
All right. Let's get down to rating our villain here. So,
rating our villain.
Good old Billy. We have our three. When we do our villain grades, we have our grade system with our motive, the drip, and the threat level. So, first things first, we look at the motive. He really ain't have one.
His motive was he was going to kill people.
Yeah, this is one of those movies to where our way that we grade was going to be very difficult.
Right.
It was going to be very difficult because there was rarely anything to really work with.
Right. No,
so his motive, just a crazy person.
Yeah, he was just crazy. He's just a crazy
person. He's just a crazy person.
And like I said, he's going to murder anyone in his way.
Yes, just kill. He's just killing anybody. Just killing. Like, and who he chooses.
Now, are we to assume, because in the beginning of this movie, a trigger warning, just warning you, they talk about someone got raped. Some girl gets raped. This is off screen. This happened, I guess, days prior to the movie.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to assume that was him, too?
So, I don't know. I'm not going to say it was, because that doesn't seem like his M.O.
Right.
Because you were in a house full of women, and you didn't do...
Yeah, you could have tried something with Barb.
Yeah, you could have...
Half drunk.
Shit, Claire.
Yeah, that too.
You didn't do anything with.
Yeah. He just set her up.
Just
like a decoration.
If anything with. So, and also the way Barb fucking told us, like, yeah, you don't. Barb said that fucking cringy ass line.
We're like, ugh, yeah.
Like, so I don't think that wasn't him. Let's go with the drip. Can't really call somebody. Can't look at their drip if you can't see him.
Yeah, no, his drip was silhouette.
His silhouette drip and his eye.
I guess his eye was cool.
If his eye stayed red the entire fucking movie.
Yeah.
I think that would have fucked me up.
Right.
Like, I think that would have I'm like, if that literally how the camera caught his eye and it was red the entire, I was like, bruh. I'm fucking kind of scared for it. I'm kind of fucking terrified right now.
It's like, run.
Like, oh shit. Didn't really have a drift, so both the motive, other than him being crazy, but the drip is inclusive or what we like, or is in grades. We give him an I,
right,
for incomplete.
Exactly.
Threat level,
very high, I would say.
Super high.
This motherfucker will murder you on sight, damn near.
Hey, bro, I don't fuck with motherfuckers crazier than me. Y'all got it. Like,
exactly.
Homie was out here talking about some shit, talking about Billy was out here really talking
Billy,
some crazy
and Agnes,
man.
all type of shit.
Billy was really out here giving you the recipe for Pepsi. And only for him to say, like, it was like, sulfuric acid, yellow 5, I'll fucking kill you.
You're like, what? Yeah, no, terrible.
Like, Ventur's gum?
He's intruders.
Some like reading the back of a fucking bottle label only for him to fucking be like, your mother sucks cocks in hell.
Right? Exactly.
Like that's like what the fuck?
Huh? Like yeah.
Like whoo. Yeah, so like but homie's threat level was legit. Like I felt for everyone in that house.
Yeah.
Whenever he was around. I was like, who's gonna survive? I was like, shit, fuck man, I don't know.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
motherfuckers who went home? Like,
Literally, the only ones that survived. You think about it.
the motherfuckers who went home, that's it. Everybody else murked.
Yeah.
Fucking murked. Jose, so obviously we got our 3 right there. What do you grade him?
This is weird. Because what out of... So if you were to grade down the middle, that's a 2.5. I'm not going to grade him down the middle because he was a threat. He was a problem, as we say in the streets. Shit. My gut says 3, but even then, that feels too low. So I want to give him like a 3.5.
3.5?
Yeah.
I'm going to give him a 3.
What are you going to... Okay.
3 does feel kind of low.
It does feel kind of low, though.
Oh my god, yeah. I think I'm gonna go. You know what? No. Because I really fucked with like the way he was moving around, the way he was sneaking around. Like, but he's like, it was crazy because it's like he knew the house.
Right. Exactly.
So like, but I know how they just like, yo, like, how are you gonna explain? Like, we don't have to explain shit.
Right. He's insane.
He's just insane.
That's what they do. Yeah.
I'll give him a 3.5. We'll leave the aggregate at 3.5.
Right. Now, I don't think he gets a seat at the round table, though.
No, he
gets in the building. You know, he gets in the building.
He's in the building. Shit, I don't even want that motherfucker in my building. Nah, baby. Nope.
Well, he's sneaking in.
That motherfucker sneaking. Yeah, that's his fucking
He's
MO.
in the vent in the Cinema
That
Villain
motherfucker-
Dome.
Dude, that fucking eye's just staring
He's
back
just
at us
staring
like here's the mashed potatoes.
Other villains are like, "What the fuck is that?" No, that's Billy.
that's just Billy, bro.
Billy. Don't pay no mind to him. Don't bring attention to him. He will take it personal.
Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. If the phone rings,
Just let it ring.
just let it ring, bro.
It is
Don't-
2020. It'll go to voicemail.
Yeah, let that son bitch go to voicemail. Don't do it.
Yeah.
See, we told Shang Tsung don't fuck with him, and yet Shang Tsung fucked with him. Now look at him, missing a fucking eye.
There you go.
That's what he fucking gets. God damn it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you stupid bastard.
Goddamn Shang Tsung.
No,
Motherfucker just morphs.
exactly. Like, yeah, man, just morphs back into that shit. He's like, motherfucker been Billy all week. He been pestering Billy all fucking week. That's why he lost a goddamn eye.
Right?
But anyway, yeah, no, man, we leave him at a 3.5, and I feel confident with that, man.
Yeah. No, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So other than that, any parting words for the lovely people?
No, just once again, thank you for listening.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate it. Hope you enjoy. Get ready for next week where we talk about one of the greatest Christmas movies ever.
Hey, man.
I'll leave it at that.
Hey, man. Tune in with us. Follow us on the Instagrams and the Twitters at Cinema Villains, which is cinema_villains. And also,
for all you Facebook fools, facebook.com/cinemavillains.
hey, there you go.
Some of y'all still do that.
We got the social media thing on lock. I want to say tune in next week when we give you the Cinema Villains Holiday Spectacular.
That's right.
Other than that, guys, good night. We love ya. Peace.
Adios.